Good morning, chat. It has been 5 days since we've shaved. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Beardless gained you 15 years? Yeah. Sheesh. Good grief. Good morning. Used car. Oh, I need a brown jacket. Need a brown jacket. You missed the lamb chops? Well, today's the last day you're probably going to see them. I saved this just for y'all. We're going to trim it up a little bit tomorrow. Gene Hackman. Wow, I do look like some Gene Hackman. Rob Knight, 8 months of subbing. Let me catch up on these. We had some coming in here. Tess. Where's that number? 72 months of subbing. Crazy. Mike, 66 months of subbing. Let's go, both of you. Rob, 8 months of subbing. Let's go. Rob is crushing his goals too. As well, yeah, I look like Gene Hackman. So yeah, I need to go to some movie tryouts now, right? Go to some auditions. Subaquatic Toaster, 31 months of subbing. Thank you so much. Naperville in 58 months of subbing. I'll drink coffee to that. Yeah, so get that mustache off. So here's the plan. I missed y'all last week. Last week went by so fast. It was a great adventure. We'll talk about anything y'all want to talk about on that. This is the result of some milestones at the podcast-a-thon. I discovered a dimple I didn't know I had right here. You can't really see it now that the stubble's growing. I have a dimple. I didn't know I had a dimple. You can see it now. Had to do a double take, right? So it's going to take a minute to grow back the beard. This is 5 days worth of stubble. This is some people's 5 o'clock shadow. So you can tell my beard grows slow. This is, Friday I shaved it. And what is that, 5 days, 4 days? Since I've shaved here. So it's going to take a minute. Sideburns are a bridge too far. That was the goal. All of this was a bridge too far, which was the goal. Congrats on the dimple. The Pen Addict and Deliverance 2 by Wes Anderson. My gosh. Yeah, so this was my favorite look. I put this up on the screen the other day. Where is it? Whoa, they're coming in. One Dog Night, 65 months of subbing. Nice. Carol, 32 months of solin. I was half reading your last name, half reading subbing. Thank you for showing up. And I saw you in the St. Jude chat. This was my favorite. This one was pretty rough. How did the family react? Toby didn't care. I was okay with that. Mary Beth has gone back and forth. The beard definitely needs to come back for Mary Beth. At first she was like, this is okay. I'm glad you did it. It's fine. Some people are digging it. Some people think it's okay. I think it's going to come back. It's going to come back to the... most people look younger without their beards. Brad defies that. Yeah, it didn't actually... I would have to shave the mustache to look younger, I think. Mike loved it. Mike thought it was awesome. And he thinks I should keep it. I'm not going to keep it. So here's the plan. I saved the full send for y'all, at least for today. So we're going back to beard. So tomorrow I'm going to trim down this stuff to make it more not as poofy. If I were a man, I'd grow sideburns. Yeah. Mike was dying. Mike definitely loved it. We are back. Jacqueline, everyone loved their gifts. That was so much fun to do. Thank you for doing that. And you're crushing your goals too. So yeah, we saved this for y'all. And then we'll still have the beard and some sideburns, but they're going to be trimmed much shorter just so I can start growing all this back in. So yeah, the chops were the key. The chops and the mustache. So we had 2 phases of Brad shaves his beard goals to hit. So I just did a Fu Manchu thing for the first level. So we had to decide on the end level. So after the second shave, what did we want it to look like? And we went with this. So we just built up towards that. I don't have a picture. If you haven't seen the Fu Manchus, I don't have a picture on the computer for that stage. Oh my God, my wife's... This is what my wife thinks. She just sent me this while we're doing this. She thinks I look like what was Ricky Bobby's friend's name? I mean, I know it's John C. Riley, but what was he? What was Cal? I think this was Cal. So that's what she keeps saying. I look like Cal. I have the foo somewhere. Let's see here. So that was the foo look. That was phase 1, and then we trimmed off everything mustache and below for Cal Naughton. Yeah. Then we went off for then we took everything below here off for the second phase. So we had to manage it a little bit, but it was fun. Worth it. We raised the most money ever we've raised during a live stream on this event, so it was good. The food works. I could get behind that. Still a little chinny. Wheezy Fast, 17 months of sub, and thank you so much. Brian Knight, 28 months of sub, and thank you so much. This is a look. So we'll be stubbly here for a while. It takes me a long time to grow it back, so we're going to keep working on it. We're going to trim this down, so Thursday stream, it won't be as intense, but it'll still be kind of a look. It'll be a look for a while. Yeah, Lemmy was the first one. With the Fu Manchu cut. That was definitely instant Lemmy vibes from that one. So, what's up, Fountain Pen News? So, hope y'all had a good week. I had a great week. Get Brad a pair of your specs to finish off that look. Stat. I know, like Eric's specs would be great. I did have these. I need a trucker hat. That's what this one was. Kind of my. That was my trucker hat moment, even though it wasn't a trucker hat. That was my my moment. I did have this look for one of the events there. So that was just my Sherlock Holmes look. I don't know. Next year, do we go for the mohawk? Next year, do we shave heads? I don't know. That might be a bridge too far. Oh, that's a good emote. Yeah, shaved head might be a bridge too far, but we'll see. We'll see if I'm invited next year. We'll see what we do next year. So, but yeah, it was very much worth it. It was fun. Next year, hair dye. That was on the table this year. So what I was about to mention, I have so little time to do this. The first phase, just this phase, the first round in this, it took me it had to take me 10 or 15 minutes, and I only had about 20 minutes to get that done. So every 30 minutes is a jump to a new scene, and sometimes we have a break and sometimes we don't. So I did this on my break, but coming off set while we're live, getting a drink, getting some food, and then going into shave. The first phase was hard. The second phase was just this and down. It was just easy to just run it. What does my wife think of the look? She's ready for the beard to be back. Didn't absolutely hate it, and was actually kind of okay with it on the front end, but didn't absolutely hate it. So Jackie asks, what was my favorite game? It was Oregon Trail. So I'll talk about this on the podcast. Mike and I recap on Thursday. Oh, Kate, a little less chaos this year scoring-wise until the end. Yeah, what a mess. So we'll talk about this on the podcast. As an IT guy and as a computer gamer my entire life, I never played Oregon Trail until I sat down in front of that computer. That was my first time. Any version of the old, new, modern remake, anything. So I was glad I got to play that one. Evan Max, 70 months of subbing. Let's go. Yeah, so, and I think that, Mike said that was one of his funniest moments too, watching me play that because I ruined it so bad. Thank you, Matcha. Sir Cobalt, 21 months of subbing. Yeah, I'm a computer gamer. I'm a lifelong computer person. I had an Apple IIc in my household growing up. I've never played Oregon Trail till I sat down in front of that Apple IIe. Not lies, I promise. Not a lie. So I actually have the modern version on my iPad, but I hadn't even opened it. The squid hat was amazing. I actually got screen caps from my family on that one. That was fun. We have some good pictures of all of us with the hats on. They took some good pictures of that. Y'all were not great at that game. Yeah, I had never played it before. I was just going. I didn't die of dysentery. Like, we drowned and then starved to death. Like, I killed Kathy immediately. Like, within 2 turns, Kathy was dead. What's up, SD Redneck? You got some hella great threshold giveaways added in the past few days. I have more, so we're going to talk about that today. Today's going to be a lot of catching up today for us, for myself. I didn't get home till Sunday afternoon. Typed up the newsletter, then kind of crashed Sunday. Got up Monday to catch up on the absolute most important stuff, which is things I owe, like shipping, right? So I had to catch up on shipping yesterday. Had to catch up on bills and email and like all the businessy. Yesterday was businessy stuff all day. So today is I'm finally getting to kind of reboot the Pen Addict brain. Hey, thank you, Matcha. Thank you all. All of y'all are just amazing. You only caught the early parts, the taste testing and the Oregon trails. The taste testing was wild. None of us knew what to expect for the taste testing, and it went pretty well. Although it was pretty long and the blindfolds were really tight, so we were all kind of discombobulated when we took the... You have a skate pin on the way? I forgot to set my timer, so that was 2 days ago. Yeah, I was traveling that day. What's up, Gourmet Pens? So, if you've seen nothing, to RHL's comment here, if you've seen nothing of this podcast, you need to go watch the last 10 minutes. Because if we didn't have this on video, no one would believe what happened. So, it was wild. The taste testing was wild and we got smoked. Kathy's just a really good game player to begin with. Kathy and Jason are like the GOAT gamers. Yeah, and going up against Kathy was always tough. Because I knew a lot of times, if I didn't get the first word right, it wasn't coming back to me. Jason with the popcorn in his nose was amazing. Yeah, she was really good. And then she was like, oh, I just smelled that one. I'm like, are you Kate? Are you crazy? It's on YouTube. Yeah, we'll get the link. If someone can grab that link, I probably got it pretty handy. Let's see. Oh, I'm not even signed in. Cool. But yeah, it's fun having all the answers in front of me. I didn't hardly get to like talk to you like the entire time. I'm usually like helping mod in the background, so Cade and I will be chatting, and I barely took pictures. All right, here we go. I got it. Oh. I was like, what is that noise? And it's like, oh, that's our intro music. Let's go here. Oh, Naperville's got it. Thank you, Naperville. So yeah, watched like the last 10 minutes of it. Readerly Life, thank you for the donation. Appreciate you very, very much. So I'll show you one picture I took. You did find yourself watching 3 submarine movies yesterday? Yeah, so I only called out of one thing the entire podcast, or the entire podcast-a-thon. Let me get this picture up first. And that was the... I said I'm not going to be able to do a haiku on the fly if someone does that one. And they're like, oh, yeah, no problem. We have Jason. That's Jason's. And then Kathy will jump into that one, too. I was like, oh, okay, cool. And like everything else I was good for. So this was the base of a Jenga tower at the end. And you'll have to go watch the video to see how it got in that state. Yeah, I could do prep haikus. Like if you said, okay, turn in a haiku in like 10 minutes. Yeah, that was the aftermath. Like I should probably share that shot because it's intense. Yeah, and then the Jason Submarine movies, like I had to grade the cards, the draft, and like I gave that one to Jason. Like we talked about all weekend, it was like commit to the bit, and I was like Jason committed to that bit. So I did do pin reviews, which we'll talk about on the podcast tomorrow. I did do on the fly pin reviews. Great, no problem with that one. I kind of fumbled the first one because I kind of got caught out on the first one, but the rest of them I was prepared for the rest of them. I don't think I could have named even one submarine movie. I might have come up with the only thing I would have said Red Dawn, knowing that it was Hunt for Red October. I could never get Hunt for Red October. I just wanted to call Red Dawn Wolverines. I mean, that's not a submarine movie. Technically, there could be a submarine in that movie, just unseen. I feel like there would be an unseen. The Bland Clan, thank y'all so much for the donation. I appreciate y'all. We're still hitting goals. We're still moving the needle. I have some milestone stuff to catch up on. Is the part to watch at the end? No, it's literally the closing. Derek, it's got to be in the last 10 minutes. We'll probably put a marker in there at some point. It is. Steven is about to wrap up the show when it happens. All right, so a couple of those milestone giveaways went up yesterday. I'll show you all these real quick. So we got the Skogsy pen. It arrived. This pen was lost and then found and then reshipped and then found again. Rob, what's up, Rob? So we have this Skogsy. This is an Agave 14 millimeter. Do I have it in here? I was taking pictures of all this stuff, so I may not have anything in here. So we got that one up yesterday. Then we got a second narwhal up yesterday as well, which is great. So we did the blue color instead of the purple color. Hey, Cayman Lights, glad you're here, especially for this. Sorry about the facial hair. Your Skogsy had the same thing. So we went UPS the first round and then USPS the second round. USPS made it. So those two are up today. I have two more going probably this afternoon. I could do them while we're on stream. I've already taken the pictures. I just need to write them up. I don't know if I'm going to do that. But I have two more going up today. One pin from Ritter. This was an extra that Caroline got. So this is a really neat, kind of a wild and acrylic here. Seeing these materials in here is pretty wild. So this one will go up today. This one's from Ritter. Out of England or Scotland, I can't remember. Somewhere out of the UK. Are you going to close all these giveaways at the same time? Yes. So they all run, no matter when they start, they're all going to end on September 30th, 11:59 p.m. Eastern is when they're all set to end. So they should all have the same timing left. Wow, I don't watch. Where there we go. Where'd it go? Hey, Millers, wow, I don't watch for a few weeks and Brad gets replaced by Hipster Brad, right? It fit the hotel we were staying in. So we got that coming. And then we have, so this will be today. Once I get that one up, I just have to write it up. And then I've got the Masubi Peruvian Tomoe River. Will Toby be operating the giveaway button? It'll seem like it. So then I have the Peruvian Masubi with Tomoe River in it. So this will come up this afternoon. I thought this was a pretty good giveaway. So really, really crazy notebook. Yeah. And this has OG 52 GSM Tomoe River in it. So this is something I've just picked up from Masubi along the way and have never used. So that'll be up today. So stay tuned for those two. And then we're going to have more. I have a Zodiac pen on the way. And then I got to figure out what else. So I did get I'll admit I did get a little bit caught out this year with some of the giveaway stuff, but that's okay. Like, we're just figuring it out on the fly. How do you start a notebook that fancy? You just go. Like, I would use that notebook. Like, totally. Like I used the Indigo Denim one, that was like a $200 notebook. And that was one of the first notebooks I filled when I was doing my filling notebook thing. Now, having used both, I can't believe people prefer Tomoe River over bank paper. I kind of get it. Like, Tomoe River makes the ink look so weird in a good way. Yeah, I think that's the feature about Tomoe River. Like, the only Tomoe River downside is ghosting, and the only bank paper downside, I think, is a little bit textury. Some people don't like the texture. When you need 600 pages in a 200-page notebook, Tomoe River, yeah. Good to see you in your 70s look, right? Bought a planner for next year, continuing with the high tie, but they didn't have any with covers I like, so I bought a refill. Nice. Tomoe River looks pretty, but it never dries. That's also true. But, like, I get over it. Like, people don't realize that's, like, I mean, I know you realize it, but, like, in general, people don't realize that's part and parcel of, if you want ink characteristics, your paper's not going to dry fast. Like, that's the key. Can't tell, but Brad's wearing parachute pants. I got one pair that could maybe pass for that. I have one pair of nylon pants that goes zoop, zoop, zoop. Bank is discontinued. Both are discontinued. I really tried to love it, but the shadowing on the other side of the page bothers me a little bit. For Tomoe, original 52 Tomoe is very ghosty. Super, super ghosty. Yeah. Okay. I think we've caught up on those things. What paper we're going to jump on and discontinue next? Well, Cosmo Air Light was the most recent one. Cosmo Air Light and bank paper. 68 TR. Yeah, I always preferred the 52 when the originals were around. I used both, and I would always go back to the 52. Is light or lower GSM than normal Cosmo? I have no idea. I don't even know if that's a thing. What's up, Ali Mall? Stone paper, we can cancel stone paper today, and we'll be okay. Tray Next, I haven't used that. Broke down and bought a plotter Bible size for 2026. Now I have to wait for January to use it. You don't. If you've bought the refills, they usually start like in November. Oh, you got the podcast-a-thon timestamp? Let's see if I can get that up there. Hey, Lisa, how are you? Do I owe you an email? I feel like I might owe you an email. Oh, wow. This is literally in the last 7 minutes here. Let's see if we can get this on screen.
What if I knock a single block out? Then you get 160 points.
Not our aim is terrible.
So he straight whiffed.
We need Calvin to do it.
The whole thing was tenuous. You have to go back and watch and back and watch. Like,
Yes. Yes. How is that possible?
sorry, that just makes me happy.
Does he get the belt then? Because points say he gets the belt. Yeah.
So that's the full status of the tower. Email with paper preferences. Okay. I thought so. Yeah. Surprise me on the paper. Can that be my answer? Like, I'm good with surprise. I keep reaching the wrong. So it somehow stayed. So you saw how tall the tower was? That's after taking a sledgehammer to the base, and it stayed. So it's wild. But I will follow up on email. So yeah, thank you for that link. It was I didn't get to see our little characters on there. Where's my camera? Our little characters running around and dancing at the bottom of the screen. They did a really good job with the tech. So those were all animated.
Are you kidding me? I would give it to
So apparently we're gonna get a copy of those gifts.
He missed it. He tried to. Yes, it's mine again. Well done. Well done, Mom.
All right, that was great. Brad, what are the names behind you? So these are donors to !St. Jude for $5. I'll write your name on the board. So we're going to catch up on the board first thing today. What is the Goldilocks of paper for you, or what features of each paper would it take to make your perfect paper? You won't like the answer. I would actually probably take 52 GSM Tomoe with grid on it, which Hobonichi's done some grid. Yeah, A6 would be amazing. I don't even know what number I'm at now. So that's a little bit of what I'm going to follow up on today. We're going to we got some names to put on the board. So like that might actually be my Goldilocks of paper. The plotter stuff's in that not quite as thin, but pretty thin. I really enjoy this paper. I don't know, something between like this and bank paper. Yeah, I say I'm not overly particular about paper, but I guess I am. I guess we all are. I more know what I don't like than other things I do like. Like Goldilocks papers to me now are like what Moramon Life and Midori and I'm missing one. Kokuyo just do like great standard papers. Like I would get over I've seen some of my handwriting on the thin Tomoe and I like it. So, all right. So yeah, what I was going to do today, one of the next things is I need to catch up on the board, the big board. I don't want to be a paper snob, but I've come to one by default. Subaquatic toaster. Nice. All right. So I got to catch up to where I left off. So I got names goes here. Did I do Rob T? Got that. Larry. All right, did I get Larry? All right, so we're on this board. We're gonna work on this, and then we'll have a new board here pretty soon. Got one of those Midori grain notebooks, and half of it is white. Oh yeah, cool. Evan Max. Thank you so much. Midori grain notebooks. Can't take you seriously with no beard. I would hope you don't take me seriously ever. Doobs, thank you for the dono. Appreciate you. Did you get a package from me? I was gonna follow up with an email. Back in my day, paper was better. Rip. All right, so let's see. I think Larry needs to go on here. I think that's where we're at. Because I have name goes here. I did that one here. Okay, good. Good. I probably still owe you a reply to that email, though. Plus, I mean, I just want to talk to you anyway. All right, so we did name goes here. Then we have Larry. Right? So sorry, I'm looking at my reward board and making sure I catch up here. So, all right, let's go. Let's see. Let's do Larry. So these are from a while ago. So while I'm doing this, let's talk about the rest of the week. So tomorrow we're not streaming because I have my spoke design meeting with Brian. So we're going to go meet for lunch. I'm trying to find who'd redeem what. Yeah, this is my first experience, Kate, and wow. Although this one I did to myself, I should have marked it. So tomorrow, no stream. Diabetes. Thank you for the diabetes. So because tomorrow I will be going, we have a bunch of new stuff coming for Spoke pretty soon, so we're going to do a handoff. Instead, we normally ship stuff back and forth, but we're going to do a handoff tomorrow and a meeting. We have some new products to test. We have the parts for our modular pencils, so we're going to work on that. Stream your Spoke design meeting. It's literally at this barbecue restaurant in the middle of nowhere. Which I don't know if they know what phones are. Purple axle testing. Yeah, that's why we can't stream it. Let's see here. We're getting close to a new board. We've done plenty of back of the napkin designs, but so we have. That's probably our next product to come out is working on the pencils. Yeah, we're gonna have a couple of new pencil models in the near term. That's what's on the short list for the meeting, and then on the long list will be. Ooh, we got a review. Why can't we be Brian? What are you hiding? I'll take a picture for you tomorrow. I'm trying to think what else. We have a prototype roadie change we're gonna test. So we got that. And yeah. Sorry, I'm just trying to find my next. Put it on the board. There we go. All right. Ultimicon, you go out in public with that mustache? I try not to. I had to yesterday, though. We had to go to the post office. Prototype Clickstream clutch pencil. We are playing around with that. What does barbecue mean in Georgia? Pulled pork. The short version would be pulled pork, and then second would be ribs. Is Cool Pinguino here today? And then generally a sweet sauce, a sweet barbecue sauce, and then sometime a spicy sweet sauce. No, white sauce is in the Carolinas. We have white sauce. We're not known for white sauce. Most of the stores, most of the restaurants we'll go to here won't have white sauce. Yeah, I guess white sauce is more Alabama than vinegar and mustard sauces in the Carolinas. I had that backwards. All right. Let's see, can we fit this? Yes. Yeah, sorry, Bart, I misspoke. I did misspeak. I misspoke. White sauce, yeah. Yeah, what is the white sauce? It's more of a gravy-ish type of sauce. I don't even know how to explain it. Yeah, my bad, Bart. That was a misspeak. That was like a prime number situation. Yeah. No, it's not cheese. But I don't know I rarely have white sauce, so I don't know what makes it. Andrew. All right, can we fit Andrew in here? I think we can. Oh, yeah. You just saw the corrected Bailey. Whoops. Whoops. Yeah. White gravy is definitely a thing in the South. But the sauce is... how do you describe it? I need something or someone to describe what a white barbecue sauce is. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I can explain, like, the regular, like, sweet stuff and the vinegar stuff and the mustard stuff, but I can't explain the white stuff. Someone replied, for an ink pony, orange. Every damn orange you have. That's hilarious. I'll do a monochromatic... white gravy is the stuff you put on biscuits, but that's not what the sauce is. Mayo, vinegar, horseradish, pepper. Okay. Yeah, that's not your, for those who are asking, that's not your breakfast, like, thing. That's like a barbecue sauce. So mayo, vinegar, horseradish, pepper. I knew it had a lot of pepper in it. Ink Pony Club, can it be a unicorn? Of course. Oh, Skogsy! 46 months of someone. Got your pin up yesterday. Usually served on chicken in Alabama. I think that's what it was generally for. It was generally for the white meat of a barbecue, right? Yeah, any of the poultry. Chicken, turkey. It was more of a white meat barbecue making thing. All right, we're going to start this next one. Jersey girl Andrea, 20 months of someone, let's go. Yeah, like it's basically curries, yeah. All right, new board. Arby's horsey sauce. I can't remember what that was like. It's been so long since I've had it. I thought Arby's horsey sauce was more of a traditional barbecue sauce, no? No pepper and horsey sauce? Yeah, white barbecue sauce is kind of defined by pepper. Ketchup was made for eggs. Y'all are all... Okay. All right, let me see something here. So our next name... Ooh, Pilot Silvern. I have a couple of YouTube... I'm just catching up on all my donations. I have a couple of YouTube reviews to do, which is going to be great. Horseradish mayo is horsey sauce, so that's probably it. Probably not far. Peanut butter with scrambled eggs. We're going to end this stream early. Like, y'all thought my beard was bad? Now you're talking about peanut butter and scrambled eggs? What is wrong with you? Nice. Who thought your beard was bad? It's amazing. It's a mixed bag. It's a mixed bag. Eggs are just a reason to eat ketchup. I'm going to start banning people. What is wrong with you? Am I going to crossword this? That's a good idea. See if I can do it. I think I'll try. Peanut butter and cheese? Oh my God. dislike. See if I can do this. There you go, Jackie. Boom. Things I've learned today. Corned beef hash omelet. Yeah, that works. Peanut butter and bacon on a bagel. I'd go there if I had to. PB with fluff. Best condiment is mustard. That's probably right. What's your favorite condiment, Mary Beth? It's ketchup, I'm pretty sure. Ketchup, mustard, or like mayo. Like all around. It's ketchup, right? Easily. I'm going to go with mustard. I'm asking my wife.
Like sauce? Like
Condiment. Condiment. Extra. Not like sauce. Not like...
Lately, it's Chick-fil-A sauce.
The choices were ketchup, mustard, or mayo.
Oh, the ketchup.
Ketchup, yeah. Easy ketchup. Is relish a condiment or a salad? That's a good question.
A pickle.
She says it's a pickle. I assume that Asiago Old Bay. Wow. American ketchup has way too much sugar. I like ketchup. I'm not like a ketchup super fan. It's very rare. I mean, ketchup is pretty much just for fries, and that's about it. Potatoes. Ooh, let's see here. American food has way too much sugar. Yeah, I'm not a sugar person, like except in like desserts. I gotta start looking more vertical. Mary, she never knows what's going on, nor does she want to know. RP. Let's see. This is where we're going to blow it, chat. We're going to blow it right here because everything's not the same size. Everything all mixed up together. Rip. Spore. This is working pretty well. Happy New Year. What are we talking to you? She has a strong accent. She doesn't have a very strong accent. She has a little bit of an accent, but my daughter has the strongest accent. Ketchup, mayo, and a little mustard mix is great with a grilled cheese and tomato sandwich. Rosh Hashanah, so it's holiday or New Year, new calendar. Amazing. What we just did, Greg, Jason. Head of the year. Is that what it translates to? Literally. Nice. Nice. All right, we're going to have to start... we're going to have to start manipulating the letter sizes. It's your preferred new year? I like it. All right, here's where we lose the plot. We have to resize some things here. Crunchy or smooth, PB? Smooth. I would deal with crunchy, but smooth. Just fill the rest with chaos. I still have some space, but yeah. It's pretty much, we're in the chaos mode now. But some of them work, like, really well. Oh, here we go. Let's see. We might just have to start a new line here. All right, subaquatic toaster. Cookie butter. You have persisted with this for longer than expected? Just today or just in general? Good morning, Glyph. Crunchy if it's honey roasted. I don't think I've ever had that, but that sounds really good. All right, subaquatic toaster. We're doing it. Let's see what we can do here. The first day of the year being 2 days long is silly. We didn't map this one out. So we're gonna do it like this. Boom. Boom! What's up, Rob? The crossword is looking awesome. Thanks, Sim. That was your idea. Now I have an Evan Max Pinquisition. Yellow. I think we're just going to give Evan his own space at the bottom. Because I can fit 2 lines. I can go Evan Max Pinquisition. Let's see here. We're just gonna. Oh, I'm getting stuff all over me. Give Evan his own sheet. Can you please look into the camera and say, hold on there, partner, in your breasts, grizzled old veterans. You hold it right there, partner. It wasn't that. I can do better. You hold on right there, partner. My voice wasn't ready. No, we're putting the whole thing on, Evan. It was not my best work. My voice was not clear. My throat was not clear. We're just gonna go like this. Let's see if I can fit this all here. We're gonna have to go around this. We'll go Evan Max there, and then we'll go Pinquisition here. I need to write smaller. What just fell? Oh, the tape one. That's fine. Hey, we did it. Boom. We did it. Doobs. You need to point a pin at the camera? Yeah. Hold it right there, partner. We'll do a better one. Where are my doobs? 1, 2, 3, 4 O's. Do I have any open O's? D, O, 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 U, B, Z. D, oh, this is better here. We can do it here. Oh, we used all the pins. Rotate. D, O, 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 U. Oh man, it's pink over here too. Didn't catch that. How's that? Did it. Doobs. All right, Needle Girl. I see you in here. You never told me if I owed you money. If you did, I missed it. Just calling people out right here on stream. Rob, 4 Bs. Who do we have any Bs? R, B. You owe me edits. Boy, do I. I think that's like in the next week. We're gonna do that because it needs to get done. I don't know if I can do that for Monday. Maybe Monday. Yeah. No, fair. Okay, Needle Girl. Just checking. Just making sure I wasn't missing sending you money. Let's see here. What about the O with Jason above night? R-O-B-B. Yeah, that's a good one. Thank you. Oh, that's a little bit similar. Let's do this one. R-O-B. Nice. Let's see. This is the weirdest crossword puzzle ever. I know. Worth it. Whoops. Sometimes crosswords can have curves in them, right? You can curve, right? It's not ruined. We're way beyond ruined. I do need to hydrate. If you scramble the letters, it's white barbecue sauce. Ugh. Speaking of sending you money, can I request a jump in the email queue for the PA member invoice? Did you send me an email? I haven't checked my email this morning. Oh, Glyph missed the whole barbecue sauce conversation. Should we redo it? Thank you, Moldy. How about the burns? How about the chops? Who donated Notco? Last Wednesday? Oh, then I don't have it. Let me check my spam. As soon as I get done with this, we're gonna check the email. It could be in spam. I get spam members emails, so no, I have not seen that email. So yes, thank you for mentioning it. And as soon as this is the last one, and then we'll check that because that bothers me. Man, can we continue? I think we're going to continue. Oh, no, that's getting in the way. I have to check the spam folder because I have gotten member requests like, hey, send me a membership in the spam folder. So I make a rule to myself to check it, and I haven't recently. All right, we're going to do Notco. We're going to do a little funny. We're going to do Knock Zo. How's that? You have an idea for the next iteration? It'll be more dense. I mean, I'm dense enough as it is, Sim, so I don't know how much more dense we can get. Okay, we are caught up to that. That's great. So let me get these on the let me get this on the wall. Then we're gonna get Procyon. We're gonna prove to Procyon I didn't miss his email. Hopefully. Alright, so we got this one. Alright, this one can stay now. Where are my... The board's actually been staying with the washi pretty well. We need to hook this one in a little bit more though. And this one I need to be able to remove, so we're going to do this one kind of lightly. Because I still have room on this one. Cool. We still have some room there. All right. Man, that board's getting big. Not even my beard of shame can block it. All right. Let's see here. Knock by O. Yeah. Barbecue sauce. All right. Okie doke. All right, so in the PA members inbox, which is priority, looks like I own a storefront in Deadwood. What's the guy's name? Tim Timothy Oliphant. Is that him? Do I have that very wrong or very right? That's right. Yeah, I don't like that guy. He almost made me leave the show. He bugs me. But he's like the main character. Brad, were you 12 years old when you last had cheeks on a show? Pretty much. Yeah, I don't like Timothy Oliphant. Oh, at least in Deadwood. Like, his character was a knob. Despite being the sheriff. The sheriff. Okay, so I have no PA members email except one that just came in. So we're going to go to PA members. There's nothing in my junk. All right, Procyon. I literally have nothing, so we're going to check the archives. We're going to check the PA members archive. Oh, so it was a hello@penaddict.com one. Okay. That's true. I guess I would have done that. So this I almost certainly missed. And there it is. Right there in the junk email. We got it. Unread junk. I'll show it to you. I don't think there's anything else in here you can see. Junk. Flynn. Oh, look, I got a Slack invite in there too. There's more. Turns out there's at least 2 emails in here I need. So I wasn't crazy. Move to inbox. Move to inbox. And then everything else is spam. So I do check my junk emails like reasonably well. Okay, I'll do that this afternoon, Procyon. Sorry about that. Yeah, we'll get that done. I wasn't crazy. Can we do a poll on that? All right. Did you change your folders to orange on the Mac if you updated to Tahoe? It's too strong. Before that, they were purple, and then when they updated, they made them even more purple. I turned them back to blue. All right, let's do a giveaway. God, it's been an hour. I did see those oranges. They look good. Look good on you. All right, let's do a giveaway. All right. I can remember Notco was the last name. Then we need to add people to the postcardings. When we're doing this giveaway, we need to talk about the schedule. All right. Hang on one sec. But I could hear him, but he couldn't hear me. So it was Roderick, though. Sorry.
You want me to try to call him?
Yeah. Sorry, my car was. My wife's car's at the shop this morning, just getting oil change. So I'm just trying to talk to him real quick. Did we ever talk about the Orlando Pin show? I did not. Hang on, he's calling me back. Let me try again. Be right back, chat. News tires, fam. Let's go. Let's go. New tire day. Let's go. It's like, she's like, yeah. They're bad. New tire day. All right, let's do a giveaway. Yeah, RIP for sure. For sure. All right. Giveaway. Since it is planner season and there's some new A6 activity out there, let's give away an A6 seed case. Let's do that. Purple, electric blue. I forget the color we do this. Tires are crazy expensive, and she has expensive tires to begin with. So, is there any way for Spoke to make an automatic feed mechanical pencil? No, because it's the internals, it's the mechanisms, right? And those are just too like big and built in. You would end up with something like we could never get to a space we liked, even if I don't even know how how removable, like with that mechanism in there is pretty rough. All right, let's do this. And then we'll talk about schedule. Would that fit a Hobonichi 5-year? Not well, no. Since Knock was the last donor, we'll give away a Knock case. All right, so this is your A6 case, so your smaller notebooks. And we're on. Exclamation point waffle. Exclamation point waffle. Anyone can enter. Anyone can win. You don't have to be a follower, member, subscriber. You don't have to live in the United States or ship worldwide. You must be present to win. And you must email me your shipping address if and when you do win. So let's talk schedule real quick while y'all are waffling. I am not streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to meet Brian with Spoke and have one of our meet in the middle meetings. So that takes up most of my day when I do that. It's like 2 hours each way. So we're going to be doing that tomorrow. Thursday, we'll be back with the podcast morning and stream afternoon. I need to clean fountain pens. I'm either going to do that. I have a feeling I'm probably going to do postcarding on Thursday. But I got to find a time to get some of these pens clean too. So I just haven't been using a lot of the pens I've had inked since DC, which is like too far for me. Not everyone's the same. Some people will just let them ride until they empty them out. Sometimes I just have to like turn them over. Like the tires on my wife's cars. Sometimes you just got to replace them. So we're going to do a pen cleaning, but I don't know if I'm going to do that on stream. I think I would probably rather spend stream time postcarding. So I need to do that. You have a bunch of meetings tomorrow and Thursday, but still miss having you on the background? RIP. You can play the 12-hour podcast-a-thon in the background, which I have not seen anything. I haven't seen any of the replays except what y'all showed me today. So I need to go. I'm going to go see how my interview with Steven went. Everyone said it went great. But that was when I was talking with Steven about my visit in April. Just like a one-on-one chat. So like that was the only part I was kind of a little bit nervous about, but we're good. I've been nonstop doing my drawings since I put them up on my campaign. Yeah, I want to get more caught up. Like I've only done like 3 postcards, and I don't even know how many I have now. I need to check. But you're at least gonna have one more drawing from me, Rob. Unless they're closed. Do you close them out? I have to look. I got to do my donations. Maybe this week. I need to do my donations. You have 8 to do right now. I don't even want to look at the number. I think the first list I made was 40, and there's been a bunch of more donations since then. But I enjoy doing them. And then I got to start on the ink ponies. The ink ponies are what's going to take me the time. Use my A5 OLC with my 5-year Hobonichi. Oh, that's funny. Do you have a bigger 5-year Hobonichi, or are all of the 5-year Hobonichis A6? My one meeting on Friday was during your interview, but I watched it. Nice. Yeah, there's no way this will fit in here. It's just too thick. This doesn't have a lot of expansion room. So this is the 5-year A6. Yeah, I'll probably do them this week. I just need to sort out the total amount and how I'm going to spread it around. Yeah, I'll figure that out. That's on the list. So the one thing I do, and I don't know if y'all are like this, when I've been gone and come back to like a new week start, like on a Monday, I tend to just like start working on Monday and not like plan out my week. So I haven't done any like scheduling planning. I've just been doing the things I need to do and haven't been like tracking. I'm not up to date. I've missed the whole trip so far in here. So I don't know. This might be my might be my afternoon project to get caught up. The seed will not fit the Hobonichi 5-year. It's way too thick. You also need to do the longer 2026 pin show planning. So what I'm going to do for that is I'm going to wait until probably mid-November. I know you're going to tell me that's too late, and maybe it is, to see what weeks my wife has vacation for and see what's around there to see if I can get her out to some shows. But you got to know if you're going to tips. Yeah. So we're going to see. Too late for Philly and Cal? I disagree, but it would make it harder. It would make it harder. So yeah, tips 2026. I'm not going to say no. Definitely not 25. That's for sure. What is it in like a month? 5 weeks. So once my wife gets her vacation in November, I'm going to start planning the year. Y'all have about a minute left on this giveaway for this exclamation point waffle. I have, the annual bid for vacation and healthcare. Did I tell you they do it in a fantasy football style draft? Because they do. I have thoughts on doing things different next year, but I had that this year too, and it didn't necessarily work out. I'm not going to elaborate yet, just because they're not just words, not finalized. So, I don't know. We'll see. I have some intentions to do things differently next year, but we'll see. What size notebook fixed in your monogram holder? So only one thing. Murdoch, 32 months of subbing. Let's go. This is a plotter, narrow. So it's a ring bound system. So a lot of Panatic group trip to Japan. How sick would that be? There's people that do those types of things. I've always had that like in the back of my mind. I don't know that it would be Japan, but like some type of like retreat things. They seem like really expensive for like, I don't know what you would get out of it other than just like hanging out with cool people. I mean, look, howdy partner. So yeah, this is not a notebook holder per se. So yeah, I've had the group trip idea in my head forever because I've been on one, not a stationary related one. I would, and I know Toasty has done a journaling, like a 3-day journaling one, before, where there was like maybe 8 or 10 people. Panatic cruise, yeah. Ooh. Group trip to Pennsylvania. I see what y'all doing. All right, this giveaway's closed. But yeah, that's always been in the back of my mind. I just never know, like what's the value add? Like, what are you gonna learn? What are you gonna be taught? What's the experience gonna be? Like, so we'll see. Yeah, arrange events, majorities on its own dime. Yeah, like travel and stuff. But like, I would want to do like either a house or like rooms together. Like, I've seen a bunch of these things. I've gone on one of these things and it was put together extremely well. All right, this giveaway's closed. Okay. I see that it's been a week and Stream Elements still doesn't like to work. Cruise to Penn Island. All right, let's draw a winner. Get composted. I always have to look over there. Get composted. You win. Stream Elements is booty. At least you told me to go open another window and it was there. Geez. So that works, but it still caused me to mess it up. Get composted. You're here, right? Allegedly. Just resubbed to Netflix and got caught up on their poop cruise doc. Oh, I've heard about that. I don't think I want to watch that. Did Get Composted say something? Yep, there you're there. Wow. Okay. Email me, getcomposted, hello@penanac.com. Hopefully it doesn't go into the spam. Penanac cruise, you can only bring one pin. The whole cruise is talking about why you choose that one pin. So I started watching. It's not a well done doc. I started watching on my trip to Memphis. I started watching The Studio. Like, I had literally never heard of that show until I guess it just won a couple of awards. And I was like, oh, that looks like it should be pretty good. And it's pretty good so far. I'm like 4 episodes in. How effective is a spam filter if you still have to check and sift through your spam folder? As you can see, things happen. At least the members one has so few emails. Like, I notice more if the spam comes through. That's why I was kind of surprised I missed that one. But it was on the Hello Penanac. Honestly, I think if you go to Japan, I'll have to meet you on Insta for pure jealousy. I'm still, like, I know this will anger you. And it's not my intent. Like, I still fully intend to review some of the stuff you brought me back from Kakamori. Did you happen to see I emailed you too? Like today? Or like... The Studio was dumb to me. I've liked it so far. It hasn't been like amazing, but I have thoroughly enjoyed it. It's been a great travel. Yeah, like it's always on the top of my list. It's such cool stuff. Like I wanna make sure I review it, so it always sits in the queue, and then I just haven't gotten there yet. Yeah, Brooklyn Becca, when did you email me? Is this a new email? Do I need to check the spam? In reply to the prize email, like from last week. I know we moved on conversation-wise, but I'll be at Philly, so you should come for fun hangs. I would just come for the quality desk. I would go to Philly for that, for sure. I was watching your urban sketching stuff this weekend. Adventures. That was fun. Outside of the Pin Show, what would be the top 10 stationary things to visit in Tokyo and environs? Okay, I'll check Brooklyn Becca because I'm blanking right now. I don't know. Like, I would want to see Mount Fuji. I don't know that I'd need to hike to the top. Maybe yes, maybe no. But I'd want to be Mount Fuji adjacent. Would be like the top of my... Like, if I was going to do another thing, which I will, like the whole part of this trip would be to do like one day. If I went, I'd be one day at a Pin Show. I would want to go... Yeah, and even if it was foggy and cloudy, I would like to be like in one of the base towns. So Mount Fuji hike is a real deal. You have to commit 2 days to it. Yes, which means I wouldn't want to do that necessarily. I'd like to see a lot of the shrine. Anything like historical, I would be down for. Do they have? This is a really ignorant question because the answer is clearly yes. But, like, I never hear about museums in Japan. Is it because there's, like, so many and there's, like, a lot of, like, smaller type of things? But you never hear, like, the MoMA of Japan or things. But I think it's probably because there's a lot. Yeah? Right? Yeah. Tons of okay, that was... My assumptions were correct then. Like, I like that stuff. So, and then anything related to food and drink, I'm in. There isn't like the one museum. Okay, so my assumptions were right. Like it's like you never hear about the one or the two, but it's because there's a bajillion. Okay. So yeah, like I don't know. What stationery shops would I want to go to besides like a Toya? I don't know, maybe like a Morazan. Japan is the one place where I didn't have a bad meal the whole time. Despite eating from coffees. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, I'd want egg salad. I want 7-Eleven egg salad or something. Got you, Cliff. Yeah, Bunga Box. Oh, Ancora would be cool. Morazan. Brad, go to Amsterdam if you like museums and pins. I have been to Amsterdam. I've been to the Rijksmuseum. I've done Anne Frank's house. I think those are the only two things. I was only there for like 2 days, and I think I did. I don't think there was a third thing, but that was a long time ago. That was in the 90s. But yeah, I'd love to go to Amsterdam just to hang. What are we talking about? If you went to Japan for the pin show, where would you... Oh, I'd want to ride the bullet train. What would you like to do besides like the pin show? Yeah, I want to do a bullet train. Skip all zoos. Fair. I'm not much of a zoo person. Yeah, back in the 1900s with my beard. I'd go to a Pokemon Center. That I would. So as a non-Pokemon person, I would 100% go to a Pokemon Center. Bullet train was cool, but just a train. Well, I would do to the. I would go to the destination via that. This is a village where you can pet baby foxes. All right. Let's keep talking about this, and I'm trying to decide what else we need to get done today. Friends went to a Samurai Ninja museum over there. Yeah, I could go to like all of the shrines and read about them. Like that's very interesting to me. Store exclusive from pin shops for sure. Are you gearing up to be Morgan Spurlock for Halloween? I ate like Morgan Spurlock during this trip, and I'm paying the price. Museum of Currency? See, I would be all about that. I would be 1,000% about the Museum of Currency. Like, that would be on my list. I have to discuss that one with my wife. That ain't happening. Spent 5 days in Tokyo, 5 in Kyoto, and feel like I didn't touch barely anything. I imagine my trip would be like that long. I just don't know where it would... Like, I don't know. I'm getting way ahead of myself. Like, this is the fantasy trip. It's going against the guy from Ted Lasso. Don't jump around. Yeah, I think I would stay in Tokyo. You wouldn't do, like, maybe, like, 2 destinations? Like, if you're there for, like, 5 and 5? Or just day trip? Or, I don't know, the 5 and... That sounds long. I've never been on a trip that long before. I know, JD Lady. They're literally at the front and center of my thoughts on this. And I watch all their stuff. Am I 100%? No. This is just like pretend. I mean, it's a dream of mine. How much stationery can you bring back before the declaration of personal use gets flagged? Yeah, who knows? But I don't know enough to, like, plan a trip. Japan Side Quest. Our friends Tabatai Cooks and Pepperberry on stream. Japan Side Quest. But I actually have a local friend who goes to Japan frequently and Plaidberry. I don't know. I always want to say Pepperberry. Plaidberry Designs. Who always says they would help me, like, plan a thing. Like, they go to Japan a couple times a year and speak the language. So So yeah, I have to do it, right? Like one of these years it has to happen. It's not this year. It's in like a month. But so we'll see. You've got Japan, yeah, like Japan nerds up the wazoo. Like I feel very comfortable traveling to Japan, but despite never have been to Japan. Like I think I can handle it pretty well. The key would be making my wife comfortable, which I think she would be, knowing how much involvement we'd have in setting something like this. Eating from a vending machine for sure. Coffee for sure. Canned coffee for sure. Think you're gonna have too many wrecks? Yeah. So handsome. Thank you, buddy. Taking after you. Taking after you. Just for the record, I like to tell the new people, this is 5 days worth of stubble. This is like some people's like 5 o'clock shadow. This is taking 5 days just to get to this point. So bad. It's going to take a minute to correct this situation we have going here. All right. I know. Well, that's probably not going to happen with Mike's baby and stuff like that. That's just going to be it's a whole other balance. It'd be great. One of these years, right? All right. Japan trip when the podcast gets to 1,000 episodes. Now you might be talking. That's your noon shadow, right? Like I have, like, Jeff Bruckwicki. This would be like an hour after he shaved. This is 5 days, chat. This is gonna take a minute, but we're gonna take this stuff down to balance it out a little bit better. I just wanted to give you all this great look, this great visual today, and then by Thursday we'll be back down a little bit. The money is gone. We used it for God. What did we use it for? One of the pen projects I did. Your beard grows like that? Yeah. Oh, London. That's what it was. I don't know why. I know we used it. It's exactly what it was, Newland. We saved it for that long. And I did use it for London. You're 100% right. Mike's like, finally, use the money. I'm like, fine. It just lived in my bank account. I wouldn't touch it. He was mad at me. He's like, use it for something. I'm like, I'm not using it. And then London came up, and it's like, boom, I feel good using it for that. Yes, 100% what I use it for. All right, let me clear out this last week list here. Could take you around 6 years to get to 1,000. Yeah, I think the 1,000th episode hits a lot of like anniversary type of time frames. People spend my money at work all the time. I wish my coworkers thought like you. It was a running joke for the longest time. Because I just kept it like sequestered. Yeah, so 1,000 episodes lines up with my 20 years of the Pen Addict, maybe. I can't remember all the dates. There were some other things lining up. Is the Japan Pen Show close to the Tokyo Grand Prix? No, Japan Pen Show is like November 1st. Good morning, Ernesto. How are you doing today? Yeah, Tokyo GP is front half of the year. Be 2031. Well, 2032 would be 20 years of the podcast. Discombobulated by the facial hair? You are not alone. Yeah, so maybe it's 20 years of the podcast would put us at 1,000 episodes, which math's pretty well. We don't do 52 episodes a year. We do like 51 or maybe 50. We take 1 week off a year for sure. All right, I'm going to catch up on some notes here. Yeah, 20 years, 1,000 episodes. I think we could hit that. I'll be, God, I don't want to say how old I am going to be then. Too old. Oh, I know what I need to be doing. I need to get the next two. How will the pen addict evolve by 2031? I don't know. We've devolved ever since we started, so who knows? It's just a devolution. We'll be doing digital. We'll be doing digital writing only. I got the link to the Mont Blanc one. He's gonna go back to hating fountain pens. Yeah, it'll be a 20-year bit where I've actually hated fountain pens the whole time. As I write with my ghouls and ghosts sailor. And a very expensive bit. Amazing facial hair. It's a look. It's a look. Sarsaparilla medicine made from snakes and cocaine. 20 years the year the scribble will actually work. Visit your main topic from episode 1 during 1000. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we just talked about my favorite regular pens. Whew. Yeah, the beard's coming back. The perfect pencil. So as I'm writing my schedule for this week, reminder, we are not streaming tomorrow, but maybe on Thursday we have some new Spoke stuff to show you. Brad, have you tried the Gravitas Monster yet? I have not. I do have one, but I have not inked it up yet. I have really been a little bit slacking on the product front ever since I came back from from Chicago. It seems like it's just been really busy in a good way, and the busyness is not going to stop anytime soon because I think I get. My retros are shipping this week, so maybe next week they launch. I'll get some more news on that this week. So no stream tomorrow. Ask Brian to make more than 2 of each item. Doubt. Doubt. Yeah, no, I'm good busy. I'm good busy right now. What time do you stream on Thursday? 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Be prepared to report on the barbecue. So we had Central Barbecue in Memphis. It was really good. First time there. This place we go to in Metter, Georgia. It's called Papa Buck's. It's consistently good. There's another place there we've tried, which we didn't like as much as Papa Buck's. So then I'd actually think they have a third one. It's just like an interstate pass-through town. They have like a Zaxby's and a Dairy Queen, maybe. Can you easily see the number of ponies to paint so far? No, I'm a little scared to look. Well, I mean, I could probably... I don't know, what's this filter button do? No. I could probably get the download, though, and see. Or do it manually. Glad you enjoyed the horrible Arkansas game. Got to give credit to Memphis, though, right? That we only stayed half. Because it was nuclear hot, and not everyone was into the game, which rightfully so. It wasn't like a thing for everybody. But we went to eat lunch and watch the end of the game on TV, which was actually a big win for Memphis. So Thursday, podcast at 9 a.m. Eastern, stream at 2. Getting some tacos. That sounds amazing. Yeah, Memphis went super, super well. It was perfect, honestly. So the trip was cool. We got in Thursday, and just basically Thursday, we just waited for everyone to come in. Then, Tuesday. Then Wednesday and Thursday were walkthroughs, which we spent at least half the day, if not on half the day the first day and more the second day, getting through the run of show, which was very, very good. Looks pretty good. Papa Bucks, yeah, it's really good. Let's see. Yeah, we enjoy it. So yeah, like they have a place across the street that's come along since then that wasn't as good. We tried them to mix it up, but yeah, super simple, like just straightforward. Memphis is really easy in the air. I've made that drive before to Little Rock through Memphis, and I don't like that drive. I like driving, and I did not like that drive. It was really, really long to make the drive. But yeah, it's basically your middle of nowhere cinder block building. Do you barbecue? I don't really. I do have a smoker. I have a big green egg. I've done some things on there. Not in the past few years, though. But I've done shoulders, butts, and ribs. But I haven't in the past few years. But Memphis by air is only like an hour, but I still got to get to Atlanta and through Atlanta. But I still have the easiest travel of everyone. Like everyone else had to take connectors. Me being using the Atlanta airport, and you can get anywhere. So I'm just working on my schedule for this week. In my plotter, just getting after it a little bit here. Kind of catching up. But my green egg is like 12, 13 years old. It needs a refurbishing. What day is the end of the month? Tuesday? We need to work on some stuff. They have white sauce. I don't think I've ever had their white sauce. I wouldn't get that. I do like it on some things, but that's funny. My wife asked me the other day while I grill more, and I explained to grill, you have to be on the outside, and I don't like the outside. We actually do grill frequently, but like more simple stuff. Your dad emailed me. I don't know if your dad emailed me about he was asking about opinions on sizing of plotter sizing. Let's see. So tomorrow's Wednesday. I should have the next Meet Your Maker post from one of our Twitch friends here. So Caroline talked with Dennis from Den's Pens. So that I'm planning on running that tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. So I need to make a note. And then we are not far until October. Seems to be this nebulous right answer to the plotter sizing seems to get them all and then make up your mind. I guess I kind of went down that path. Well, I started with A5 and realized pretty quickly that that was not going to be my size. Then took me a while until I saw the narrow. And now I have the personal, which I took with me on the trip. We'll talk about that on the show tomorrow. Didn't quite use it as much as I planned. Inktober. I have another October plan. I need to flesh it out. So last year we did Taekwondo October, where I used pencils all month. I don't think I'm going to do that again, but I'll do something. It'll be broader in scope, but should be fun. I'm thinking Toptober, where I refresh all of my top 5 lists. So I'm thinking Toptober is going to be the theme of the month, but TBD. Ash at Rockster. Wonder if Ash is Toptober. We'll see. I think I'm gonna do it. We'll see. Because I need to make myself do the updates for starters. So tentative plan. Prep Timber. Ooh, oh yeah, SD Redneck. I know Derek did that and a few other people did that. Got to keep the mustache for topping. Oof. Truth. Yeah, Prep Timber. I like that. Do you have any pin acquisition plans for the next year or so? That's a good question. Movember. Do I have any pin plans? The answer must be no, off the top of my head. I have a Funky Town. No Shave November. I am still going to look like this by the time November comes. Talene, you missed something? Did you now? Yeah, I don't think there's... like I said, since Atlas Stationers, I feel like I've been out of the loop. And that's been a month, over a month. So I'll be working on that. Why did you leave the mustache? For ridiculousness. For maximum ridicule. We could have just gone babyface Brad, but like this looks stupider. So we went with stupid. Yeah, like you got to lean into the silliness. We did it for the kids. We left it for maximum silliness for the kids. So maybe next year we go Mohawk for the kids. It worked, yeah. We did. It was goals. It was goals, man. Goals, man. Man, I'm using the fine nib Sailor 1911, and I'm wondering how I ever thought I could use extra fine. Extra fine. Like this is pretty fine and scratchy. I have an extra fine that makes me wanna use it. I feel like I need to put pen cleaning on this schedule, but that's not gonna happen, is it, chat? Yeah, this is one of my favorites. Like this feels like perfect pick it up and go. Nib size, and like I wonder is extra fine too much for pick it up and go, which is why I chose fine for this one. All right. Good. All right, let's do, oh yeah. Never talked about Orlando. If you went to the Orlando Pin Show and got feedback, let me know. Nobod went for 0 or 1 pins. I'm going to say you went for 4 pins. Oh, no. I love EF. Just Sailor in particular. Like, I like Pilot's EF better from a stock nib perspective. I like Pilot's EF stock nib better. You're not that rich? I mean, Platinum Preppy is a pin. Its price doesn't matter. Still, that blue Ultim Tactile Turn. I think Mike has one. Had a great time at the Orlando Pin Show. Looked epic. Yeah, I like that that blue Ultim. Apple Tater. What was I gonna do? Probably go Explorer, Tuzu. Preppy isn't as strong as the other two, but still an awesome pin for under 5. Oh, what was even the question? Only choose one, Preppy, Explorer, or Tuzu. Ooh. Preppy, Explorer, or Tuzu. That's actually a pretty fair fight for 3 different price points. Can I get the Explorer in EF? If I can get the Explorer in EF, I would do it. Otherwise, I would pick the Preppy. And I don't hate the Tuzu. Something about the Preppy gets me. If I can get the Explorer with EF, I would take that. Otherwise, I would do the Preppy. I haven't tried the Narwhal intro pin. Prefonte over the Preppy. Fair. They're not too much. It's like twice the price, but still like, what, $10? Ultim pins, I really want one with the Monarch nib. Yeah. New Twisby White Gray Swirl. I haven't seen that one. Narwhal Triad. Surprisingly decent. I would like to try that. Got a Divine Beach pin. Ooh, nice. And a Lotus Micarta Denim pin. Nice. Very cool. Do you remember the first fountain pen I bought? It was the Platinum Preppy and Lamy Safari, where might have been in the same order. Went to a pin slot thing down in Huntsville and ended up coming home with 2 Newton Prospectors. I mean, that's one of my favorite all-timers. See you, Jason. Yeah, so like I have one Monarch nib and I'll switch it around, and I have Ultim, Peak, and an aluminum barrel. That it's been in all of those. Well, I don't think it's been in the Peak barrel yet. It's been in the other 2. All right, let's do a giveaway, and then I'm probably gonna wrap it. Bunch to do before tomorrow's away day. We'll still do another Closet of Doom stream sometime in the near future. We have a lot of streams to do. Put a link for the new Twisby Eco. I want to see it. If y'all don't mind. That was kind of bossy of me. I apologize. Well, since I'm going on a Spoke roadie trip tomorrow, let's do a Roadie XL. Let's do a Roadie XL. How about them apples? You like apples? Huh. It's got the black trim. Whoops. I do kind of like that. That might tempt me. It's been a while since I bought an Eco. Talking about a road trip and there's an ad on the side of the screen for Depends. I mean, it's age and travel appropriate. Oh, gosh. Rip. Looks like a granite countertop. I kind of dig it. Granite countertop onyx trim. I'm in. Coloring in the white pen makes it look dirty. I don't notice that. I just notice that I like it. Brad, if you heard of the Paladin Pen Co., he does pen repairs and soon to launch a new pen. He's in Macon. He's not in Macon. He's a little bit south of me. So I've talked to him at the Atlanta Pen Show. He's like in Perry or... He's close to me. I got to talk to him. I was like, what? I was like, yeah. So, yeah, I got his card. I haven't talked to him. New field notes just dropped. Let's see. But yeah, seemed like a nice guy. Man, those look good. That's my kind of pattern, right? Like, I like this. Just a very simple, classic pattern. These look fan-freaking-tastic. I love this. And I love the texture of the notebook cover as well. So, let's see. I like them. Lined. Yeah, looks great. My kind of edition. Are they all lined? Ruled. Yeah, all ruled. Boo. These are, yeah, these are so good, so good, so good. 3-pack of lined. Rip. This is a great cover. Love it. Love the cover. I don't need the lined. This lined actually works for this, like, this theming. I could see why lined with this one. Rip. All right, let's do this giveaway. So we have here Rhodey XL groove grip, gray with black trim. I'm guessing stock refill, which is our, yep, 0.7 blue black inner gel refill, which is great. Yep. Looking for a new home, man. All right, let's do it. Let's get this done. All right. So. Why does theme affect line for you? There's a vintage style, and it seems like a line, like throwing graph in that would not match the theme for me from a design perspective. That's just me. Or like reticle. Like, I don't think you would see, like, reticle doesn't add up with like what that cover is saying about the edition. Line does. Just a me thing. All right, exclamation point waffle, exclamation point waffle. Anyone can enter, anyone can win. You don't have to be a follower, member, subscriber. You don't have to live in the United States. I ship worldwide. You must be present to win. And you must email your shipping address. New plotter dropping soon. Rip. Did the Tokyo store open? The plotter store? The flagship store? That's kind of sick. Do you have a Rhodey nearby? Can you put it next to the XL for comparison? Yes. I was like, I know I do. It's the one I keep in here. Let's see here. So XL, standard, or excuse me, they magnetize, so I can't put them too close. So it's the barrel difference, and then the posted difference. So it's about a 1/2 inch difference. Oh, no. It's about a 1/2 inch. This is, because this only fits the Parker style refills, and then this fits the Energel style refills. So the uni balls fit in this one. Paladins and Byron. Thank you. I knew it was just south of me. I was thinking Perry. Those are all kind of like run together to me. Perry, Byron. that whole area. So he's about 30 minutes south of me. Thank you, Brooklyn Becca. Can you put a Parker refill in the XL? No. So yeah. So same cap, same grip, different barrel section is the difference here. So the grips are universal, the caps are universal, and then the barrels different. Jetstream Light Touch, no, because they made a thin refill. You could maybe make it work if you put some kind of backing on the back of the refill. I haven't tried. XL's the best spoke pen. It's not, but it's because I'm a DX fan. I'm a spoke pen 2 guy. Telescoping barrel win? Never. Yeah, like I would have to. I don't know how well the Jetstream Light Touch could be modified to fit in here. I don't know if it could, because this refill is thinner here. I don't know. Maybe it will. Let's try. I was thinking it wouldn't. Oh, that's a Zento. Is that a Zento? Is this a? This is a Light Touch, right? Yeah. Let's try. This might actually work. I take that. I might be proven wrong. I was thinking they used a thinner refill. Yeah, it doesn't work. It's too thin. It doesn't work. Okay, I wasn't delusional. But I think... I don't know. You see how this has this thickness? We built the internal back end to like firm up this size, and these are too thin. But you could probably hack something. Yeah, probably washi tape. You could probably hack something on the back end to widen this and make it work. So, yeah, like a spacer or something like that, but... feel better. I wasn't crazy. When Lamy pens start coming out without clips, we'll know just how much Brad hates clips. I don't hate clips. I'm clip agnostic. I don't care about clips. If it has a clip, it needs to be good. If it doesn't have a clip, that's cool too. New spoke page markers. Hopefully I'll get some of those tomorrow. I haven't seen all of Addie's new stuff, no. Brad hates designing clips. I don't. I just don't care. I literally don't care whether you want a clip or not on your pen. I care if the clip works for the pen. Right? I care if we design a clip, it better be good. That's what I care about. I care about if your clip is good. Most clips are good. But otherwise, I don't purchase pens whether they have a clip or not. That doesn't bother me. Posting caps or clips, choose only one. I don't care if the cap posts either. Probably clips, I guess. I have no opinion on that. Yeah, posting cap. I'm thinking about the Kaweco Sport. No, that question makes me think about the Kaweco Sport because I need to post it to use it, and it has an additional clip you can add on if you like. I would rather have the Kaweco Sport post than have a clip on the Sport. Right? So what does that make my answer? Brad, swing by the post office when you get a chance. I was there yesterday, had nothing, but I'm going back today. Well, I had something, just not from you. Does it show it as delivered? Because I am going back today. I was using my niblet unposted at back to school night last weekend. It was a mistake. I should have taken a moment to post it. Too small. Pinfluencer hates all pins. No. I don't hate all pins. I just hate your pins. Man, I shouldn't say these things on recordings, especially with this look. No. Yeah, too small. Delivered late yesterday. Okay, I should be there today. I will be there today, as a matter of fact. You never post a niblet. You never post a Kaweco Sport. Do you post a Kaweco Lilliput? Spoke click stream? Yeah, and how many times have you tried to attach a clip to that, Matcha? How many times has Matcha tried to attach a clip to the click stream? A lot. I don't want to throw you under the bus there, but can't even use a posted Lilliput. Yeah. All right, let's close this giveaway. It's been a long one. All right. Oh, I have the draw winner page correctly on here. You need to switch to Bit Crystals when you have the mustache. I did do a Bit Crystal review on. I need to edit out all the pin reviews I did for the live stream. All right, pick a winner. NM Newbie. Are you a newbie winner? Are you a first-time winner? NM Newbie, congratulations. You're only 4'9". You can have big hands, Tess. Just saying. NM Newbie, second time. Nice. I was thinking maybe second time. I wasn't dead set on the first time. All right, NM Newbie, email me. hello@pinaddict.com. And I will ship this out maybe today. I don't know if I'm going to have time to get these out, but I might. If not, they'll go Thursday. But I have to collect a couple things from the shipping department. So if you send it to me now, there's a chance it'll ship today. Allegedly. Let's grab this. Like that. It's called the click stream, not the clip stream. Facts. We have tried to play around with that too, which I told you, Matcha, but if it's not right, we're not going to do it. So yes, I do like the swappable clips on the click pins. So that's fun. All right, there's that. There's that. So yeah, why not both, chat? We have some pins with clips, some pins without clips. Choose your favorite. Choose your own adventure. You know, I feel pretty good about that. All right, what do we got streaming today? Is the mic streaming? The mic is streaming. I think let's go hang out with Mike, and then we'll find someone on Thursday. Let's go see what Mike is up to today. Just don't die of dysentery. Like, we literally didn't make it far enough to get sick. I was so bad at Oregon Trail, we didn't have time to get sick. We just drowned, then starved. It was epic. It was an epic failure. I need to go back and watch that. For sure. All right, we're going to go hang out with Mike. A reminder, no stream tomorrow. I'll be traveling pretty much all day. And is it great to see my face again? Are you sure? So we'll trim it up a little bit for Thursday stream. We're a little bit, like y'all said, Deadwood. A little bit Deadwoody today. So, yeah. You love my face even in this state, huh? Crazy. All right, y'all have a great rest of your day. Go hang out with Mike. He's talking more stationary stuff. I don't watch anime, but I would. Like, I'm not opposed. I've just never, gotten in there. All right, switching.